Story time. Okay, so I was asked by my friends. I was asked by my dad's colleague / friend to teach his daughter piano. And I think their son plays the drums or something, but I guess they've never had private lessons or of any sort. I don't think the parents are really musical. Like, I don't think they took lessons when they were young, so they weren't really sure about pricing and stuff. So the first time I talked to them about taking lessons, right, they kind of asked me, how much do you charge? And I haven't taught that much before. Especially private lessons tend to be pretty expensive. If you don't know, private lessons, especially if your teacher has a degree in music, can be really expensive per hour or whatever. They can be so expensive. So anyway, so I was kind of like, I don't know how much to charge because I don't have a degree. I'm going to school for music right now, but I don't have a degree, right? So that's different. So I was kind of like, I was stalling for time, to be honest. I was actually stalling. I was like, how much were you guys thinking, like, about, I wanted to scope out the situation, and I was stalling, and they were like, how about $100? And I was like, per lesson? Because I was thinking $100 per month, maybe. That would make kind of sense, because each lesson we'd already agreed was like 45 minutes long, and I do have to commute almost about half an hour, so that is kind of far, but still $100. I was like, no way per lesson. Like, I don't have a degree. That's more than what I paid my private teacher, and she had a master's degree. And anyway, so I was like, per lesson? And they were like, yeah, per lesson. And I was like, that's a lot. And they were like, yeah, but you have to drive, and $100, it seems to make sense. And I was just kind of like, I think that's a little too much, because it would have, okay, so $100, I mean, I'm a college student. It's like, we're always short on money. I mean, I think everyone's like always somewhat short on money, So it's like, yeah, $100 a week, basically, would have been so nice. But at the same time, it's like, that's just too much. I was like, I can't do that. And so I was kind of like, oh, even 50 would be plenty, which is true. I mean, $50 is plenty per lesson, right? So per month I would earn like $200. That's already a lot. And they were like, oh, are you sure you have to commute? And I was like, yeah, seriously. I was like, I don't have a degree. And they were like, okay, 50 then. So it's just kind of like an interesting story. And I went home and I told my dad, and he was like, so basically they're clueless. And I was like, yeah, probably. I mean, to be fair, I was clueless too, but I was like, no, 100 is too much. I mean, because it wasn't like they were strangers. Sometimes like you don't feel so bad about taking money from strangers because you don't know them. But in this case, it's like, I've known them for a long time. They're not strangers. They're friends with my dad. They work with my dad. So it's like, that was just like an even more, no, I do want to say here, though, that this story, I'm not intending to like make fun of anyone. It was very generous of them to offer the $100. Like, I actually appreciate the opportunity, and I really appreciate the fact that they thought my time was worth so much. That's actually very flattering. A lot of people, I feel like there are a lot of people who say, oh, you charge, however much, like even if it's $25, $30, it's like, oh, you charge $30 an hour for private lessons, that's too much. And it's like, no, we went through all these years of training and, to get where we are, right? And especially if you went to school for it. And so in this case, they work at the complete opposite, and I actually really appreciate that. I think you don't find that very often. That's very nice of them. So yeah, this is not intended to like really poke fun at them or anything. I appreciate the opportunity, and I appreciate them thinking that my time is worth so much. It feels good to be appreciated. But yeah, it's just kind of a funny story.